Hello, everybody. Welcome to the weekend reading. Hey, Tara. So we're going to do a reading for the weekend. See what the messages are for the weekend. And right now should be a really good time for banishing work. So if there's anything that you want to get rid of, any kind of energies, personal qualities, bad habits, people, events, things, anything like that, right? That's this kind of stuff you want to banish right now. So hopefully you guys can get some of that magic in this weekend and get rid of what no longer serves you. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started with the message for the weekend. Here we go. All right. Let's see what's going on. Okay. All right. So this weekend, it looks like there's going to be some more revealing going on. So that should be fun. It's always fun finding out the truth about things and people and situations. I say that very lightly. There's going to be some knowledge coming our way, and we're going to be asked to just hold on to that knowledge for a little bit and really contemplate on it and sit with it. So even though some information might be coming in, some knowledge that we need is coming in, we're being asked to slowly digest it. Okay, so don't jump to conclusions. Don't take any quick actions. Okay, it's just a matter of getting the information, finding out what's going on, and sitting with it to decide the best course of action. Okay, so there's just a caution here to just take the information in. Okay, but don't necessarily take any kind of action yet on the information. Okay, so, and a lot of it's going to have to do with seeing the truth regarding certain cycles. Okay, so you're going to have an opportunity to see what's really going on. And there's a gift in this when you can finally step out of a situation and you can see, hey, I've done this before, right? And then the truth and the knowledge comes in of, I can see what's going on. I've replayed this before, and now I have an opportunity to start something new, make a different decision, go a different direction. Okay, so you really want to pay very close attention to the energies this weekend, okay, and the information coming in, and see if you can find the cycles that you're in. What's replaying? What keeps happening over and over and over again? And it will require you to be very honest with yourself so that way you can really find the gift in it. But just understanding it and digesting it and figuring out what cycle am I stuck in, okay? And then realizing, having the awareness and the knowledge that you are in a repeating cycle and being honest about that gives you the opportunity to no longer be fooled or glamored into repeating it. Okay, that's where the light comes in. That's where the knowledge comes in. And then we're given the opportunity and the ideas and the solutions to be able to take a new path and break out of the cycle. Okay, so it's not until you become aware of what's going on that you can change it, right? But you have to be very honest. Is this something that you created? You have to ask yourself that. Is this a cycle or a pattern or a habit that I am constantly fueling and actively participating in? And a lot of times we're not even aware that our energy is being stuck in this repeat cycle. And sometimes other people are involved in this. Okay, so it's a matter of becoming aware, recognizing, sitting with it, and then realizing, letting all that awareness come in so that way you can start to really problem solve and figure out how to break the cycle and start a new path. All right. And so once you realize the cycle and you realize your habits and the energy that you're, putting into repeating this, that's where your banishing magic this weekend becomes helpful. Okay. Because then you can start to formulate, what do I need to do? How do I need to change? What do I need to let go of so I can get on the right path for me? And then you can banish those things. You can banish the cycle, the habits, the thought patterns, the people, the situation. Okay. But we first have to become aware. And then we can make the right moves. Okay. So hopefully that's helpful to you. Please really try to just sit and meditate on what is going on in my life, and how can I fix it? What cycles and patterns am I stuck in? And what do I need to do to break free? Okay. Is it Carlene? Hello and welcome. Hey, Taylor. Yeah, Carlene, I will certainly write you down. I hope I am saying your name right. All right. Okay, you guys. So it's just being very aware, sitting with it, and figuring out, what do I not want to repeat? What am I tired of reliving? So then you can fix it. All right, you guys. So that should be some fun and interesting things to contemplate and work on and banish this weekend. So I wish you all love, luck, and magic in finding those things and getting rid of them. And don't forget, you guys, you can always ask questions in the group if you need help figuring out, what's going on, or the best way to approach, breaking habits and banishing magic to get rid of the things you no longer want. So that's what the group's there for. Get in there and ask your questions, and we'll be happy to work with you there. And in the group, when you ask the questions, we always try to respond to any type of question that we get in the group. But you also might get help and opinions from other spiritual, magical, witchy people who have been in your situation, right? And they can offer their guidance and knowledge because they've been there, done that. So it's a really good resource. Hopefully you guys will use it. Oh, you're very welcome, Carlene. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with your reading, okay? Here we go. All right. Let's see what's going on. All right, Carlene, let's see what message is for you. Hi, Ayan. Is it Ayan Navera? I hope I'm saying that right. Yeah, I'll be happy to put you down. Ayan, I really hope I'm saying that right. All right, Carlene. All right, so you've got a lot of energy supporting a lot of change in your life right now, okay? And this is alchemical change. So this is referring more to changes within yourself, okay? So there's a lot of energy supporting you in making better choices and transforming internally as far as mental processes, the way you think, getting control of your emotions. And I say control lightly because we need to pay attention to our emotions because there are messages there. But sometimes our brains start to run negative and worst case scenario thinking, which triggers certain emotions, right? So when we can be more disciplined with our thoughts and our habits and our energy, we therefore become more disciplined with our emotions as well. And so it's opening up and changing and allowing more light and love in to support this alchemical change within you to be your highest and best self. Okay. And it's a slow change and it takes a little bit of time because we first have to become aware. We have to have the knowledge of what are we thinking about? Where are we putting our time and energy? Where are our thoughts taking us? Right. And just building up that discipline. And it can be slow, but awareness is key and it's the start. But there's a lot of energy to support you right now. Okay. And you want to pay attention to what your thoughts are, where your energy is going. You know, if you're stressed out, upset, depressed, which I don't really see much of that here, but if some of that creeps in from time to time, what thoughts took you to that place? Okay. Become aware of them because then you're giving your energy away. Okay. This also happens when we start thinking about the past. I don't know if you guys have ever done this, but when you think about the past and it's like, well, I wish I would have said this, this, and this, and then this conversation would have gone a totally different way, right? So when we start doing that, we're giving our energy, our thoughts, our emotions over to the past because that conversation can never be had. It's in the past. So if we're going to think about the past, we always want to make sure that we're thinking about it in a manner that is healing. You know, what can we learn? What did we learn from that situation? Where can we find gratitude for the lessons that we learned? But you don't want to ever give away your power to the past or to people, okay? So it's just being very aware of your energy and your thoughts and your emotions, okay? And really taking it to the highest and best place. So when you keep everything very positive and you stay connected with your guides and listen, more harmony and balance and flow will come in, okay? You're being asked, Carlene, to be more open and receptive to the messages trying to come through, okay? So pay attention because spirit and your guides are working with you. They're trying to speak with you to bring you solutions to your problems, okay? So if you're in this box of, I don't see a way out, or I don't know how that could work, all right, that's a box that you've put yourself in where you're no longer open to receiving positive solutions. And that's where we have to get rid of the impossible. Okay, we have to let go of thinking everything is impossible or that would never work. Okay, so you're being asked to open up so that creative new ideas can come in that will push you forward. Okay, and this is what this whole process, this whole reading right here benefits you in so many ways. Okay, when you have better control and you've changed your patterns and you've changed your energy and you're aware of your energy and you're aware of the messages coming to you and you're open and receptive, okay, what starts to happen is you become happier, you become more joyful, you're in that magical flow. things happen that are very synchronistic. And this helps support your mood, your energy, your physical body, but also you start to be more in the flow of manifesting and bringing in good things. Okay, so then your reality starts to shift as well. All right, so it starts with the internal, fixing what's going on internally with your mind, spirit, emotions, your soul. Okay, and then everything starts to shift. All right. And reality just kind of starts to get in line with these internal changes that you are making for the better. All right. So bring in lots of love energy as you move through, and know it's just a process and it's a journey, but you are not alone. You're very guided and supported. Okay. Spirit's really giving you the energy to start making positive shifts in your life that are going to benefit you in the long run and for ongoing the rest of your life. Right. So it's setting that strong foundation starting here and now. And that strong foundation that starts within. So that's where these changes, this alchemical change is internal in your mind. Okay. And your emotions and your spirit. And then once you set that strong foundation, everything just falls into place and starts moving. And then when things and obstacles and problems and life happens, you're much more equipped to handle and float right through it. And you don't get taken down so hard. You're not caught off guard. You don't feel alone. You don't feel like, how am I going to ever make it through this? You don't feel that way anymore because you realize everything you need to know. If you sit and get still and you stay positive and you get in the flow and you open and you receive, the messages, give you the answers and everything just starts to flow. So I hope that was helpful, Carlene. You're just going through this whole growth period within your soul and your mind and your spirit and emotions. Okay. And it's really good because it's going to set you up for life to be able to handle everything. Oh, you're very welcome. You're so welcome. Yeah. Dance with this. Dance with it. Try it out. Talk to your guides, be an active participant and consciously choose to, make this big change, which is going to just set you up for life. All right, Carlene. All right. Next we have Anne. And I do hope I'm saying that right. You guys, today will actually be very short. I'm going to actually stick to the 30 minutes today. It is my spa day, so I've got appointments to get to, some self-love and care and meditation and all that good stuff. It's very important to make time for that. And I have to give a big shout out and thank you to my boyfriend for getting me these spa days, because he knows it's so important. Oh, thank you, Carlene. I hope you have a blessed weekend as well. Okay, Rose, no problem. I'll write you down. I'll get you after Anne. You'll probably be my last one for today, but we will see. All right, Anne, here's your reading. All right. All right, Anne. So you are going through a transition. So you're moving out of the sadness and darkness and depression, and you're moving into the light. So that is a very positive sign. So whatever work you've done to keep you moving in this positive direction, keep doing it. Okay, this is confirmation that you are doing a great job. Okay, and you're moving more into your magical flow, which is where we all need to be because everything is so much easier when you just stay in flow and you trust the guidance and you trust the universe and you trust the divine source energy to take care of you. So this is a great confirmation you are doing what you need to be doing. And as a result of staying in this flow, more harmony and balance and joy is coming your way. So kudos to you for doing the work and staying positive. Now, as you move forward into the future, make sure that you are still staying very in tune and in touch with your intuition, okay? Because your intuition is going to keep guiding you. It's going to keep helping you. So keep trusting and taking, action on the intuition that comes to you, those gut feelings and those drop-in thoughts and, all the good stuff that comes with working with your intuition. They're asking you to please continue to do that because it's just going to continue your process forward. And it's going to help you with your healing and continue to heal. Okay. So, and also with the healing, you're going to start breaking down these cycles and you're going to start breaking out of these patterns and these cycles and these habits that keep you stuck, okay, so that you no longer have to return to the depression, okay? So it's going to help. Trusting your intuition is going to continue to break these cycles, and that's a great thing. So never lose hope. Keep holding on to hope. Keep moving forward. Keep trusting. Listen to that intuition, okay? And it might get a little dicey just a little bit as you break out of these habits, right? So some people might start to fall away, situations that you don't need to be a part of, that you used to be a part of, will start to break away. So it's just saying, as that happens and you're freeing yourself from these things that no longer serve you, even though it might feel a little restrictive, it's actually for your highest and best good. And that's where you have to continue to hold on to hope. Okay. So sometimes, things just need to go away because we've got to make room for our light and our good. All right. But you're doing a great job. Keep going, keep flowing. All right. Things are only going to continue to get better from what I see. Okay. So again, even though you're going to be breaking these habits and these cycles, and it might feel like a little bit of a loss, right? If we've had friends that we've, been with for years, right? But they're really not the highest and best people for us to be around, the negative Nancys and the gossipers, and, they never want to do anything to improve themselves. Okay. When we have to let go of those people, it can be a little sad, and that's okay. Honor the feelings, but keep moving and hold on to hope and keep moving forward, right? Because you can't fix other people. You can only fix yourself. So don't spend time and energy trying to hold on to these people, okay? Because they're going to have to go so that you can keep healing and growing and moving into your full joy and abundance. Ah, yes, exactly. Yeah. You're very welcome. Yeah, you're doing it. Keep going. Yes. Hello, Taylor W. Hello, Afia. All right. Yeah, keep going, okay? And just continue to trust the intuition and let go of what needs to be let go of, okay? Because it's for your highest and best and your healing. Yeah, hold on to hope. Everything is going to just keep going, moving forward, doing good. So kudos to you. All right. It's not easy to do this work, and, it can be a little bit scary to be willing to step out of what you've always known and into something higher and better. So I'm very happy for you that you've made the decision to do what's best for you and make a more magical life for yourself. All right, Rose. All right. Is it Zaya? That I can't Precious Jewel. I'm trying to figure out how to say your first name. I'm good, Taylor. How are you? All right. Right, you guys. I'm going to stick to the 30 minutes today. So, unfortunately, I think Rose, that my real name. Is it Zaya? Am I saying it right? Oh, Zanab. I'm so sorry. I really feel bad when I can't figure out how to say the name right. Zaya, am I saying that right? So sorry. Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate you. I'm trying. That's Zanab. Zanab. Doing well. Good, Taylor. I'm glad you're doing well. Wonderful. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, Rose. Okay. So, I think, unfortunately, today, you guys, because it's a short day, Rose is going to be my last one. But I will be back on Monday, okay, at 12:30 Eastern Time. All right. So if I didn't get to you today, please come back Monday, 12:30 Eastern Time, and I will be happy to get readings in. Okay. But it is first come, first serve. So hop on early and let me know that you want a reading, and I will be glad to do it. Okay. I'm sorry, you guys. Today is just a short day for me. Okay, Rose, here we go. All right, Rose. Okay, Rose. Got kind of a lot going on. Okay. So you are in a cycle right now. All right. And when you're ready to break free from the cycle that you're in, so if you'll go back to the weekend reading, I talked about like becoming aware of being stuck in the cycle and then figuring out, sitting with um, being aware of the cycle, what you did to maybe be a part of it or create it or allow it, and then you can break free from it. Okay. But it's like you've got to communicate that you're done with this cycle. Okay. So whatever the cycle is that you're in, whatever keeps repeating in your life, all right, you need to tell and speak aloud. Okay. I know sometimes people feel silly speaking out loud, but there really is power in the voice and it being uttered out into the universe. Okay. But you've got to speak up. Okay. And say it out loud. Tell source, tell the universe, I am done repeating this cycle. I'm ready to break free and move forward. Okay. And there might also be, people that you need to tell, I'm done. Okay. So there's events and people, situations that are repeating. Okay. And it's time to break free. So you need to tell yourself, you need to tell the universe, and you need to tell the people involved that you are done. You're not doing this anymore. All right. So it's just a matter of advocating for yourself, okay, and letting it be known you're done. All right. Then you can move forward. All right. And then you can get on a different path and break out of the cycle and move forward. But you have to be open and willing to receive the path forward. Okay. So, source and the divine, they are wanting to help you and support you, and they will show you the path forward and give you the knowledge that you need to move forward. But you have to be open and willing to surrender and open up to and receive the guidance and the direction that you need to go. Okay? So that's going to be key. All right? So when you're done, let it be known you're done. And then you need to accept and receive the path forward. All right? I'm going very slow with this because they're being very emphatic that you understand. You are the one that makes the call of when you're done. And you are the one that has to be willing to receive the path forward and accept it and be willing to walk it. Okay? Because they are going to take you on a higher path. All right? So when you open up and you receive and you're ready to move forward, the knowledge will come to you. Okay? So make sure that you're staying, again, open and receiving so that you can get the knowledge and information that you need to deep dive into yourself. Okay? And really start exploring what makes you you. What do you want? What makes you happy? What are you good at? Where are your strengths? Where are your weaknesses? All those types of things. Okay. It's a total review of yourself internally. All right. And, you'll be guided. You'll have help. You'll be given knowledge along this path, to really help you and guide you. You're not just going to be like pushed off the ledge and, good luck to you. Doesn't work that way. All right. So even though it might be scary to move forward, you will be guided. There will be help along the way. Okay. So it seems like you're either here now or you will be once you start this path forward. You're going to feel a little indecision. Like, is this really for me? Is this really the path I'm meant to be taking? Is this, what I'm supposed to be doing? It's uncomfortable. It's new. It's a little scary. But the answer is yes. You just have to be willing to step through the gate. You just have to be willing to take the first step. Okay. And once you do, because the information is going to come in and then you're going to sit with it and be like, well, I'm not really sure. Okay. But yes, walk through that gate. Trust the information that you're getting. Okay. Because it's your journey to healing and it's your journey to getting in your magical flow. All right. And if you've listened to me very often, you'll know I always talk about this magical flow. And it's that space where you surrender and you accept and you start to co-create with the divine, and, synchronicities happen and magic happens and miracles happen and things just like go on this whole wonderful path that you never could have seen or foresaw for yourself when you're still back here and stuck and replaying all this, crap that we always get stuck in. Okay. And it happens to the best of us. Okay. It happens to everybody. It's just a part of growing and learning. So no, there's no need to go into like a guilt or shame situation with whatever cycle you're trying to break out of. Okay. Because that's not helpful. Those feelings aren't helpful. That energy is very restrictive and constrictive. Okay. So we don't want to go into, shame, blame, guilt, victimhood, none of that. It's about saying, I'm done with all of that. I'm done with that thought process. I'm done with that behavior. Right. And then you move forward into your healing and getting into your highest and best flow. Okay. So when you're ready, say you're done and then open and accept and move forward. All right. And trust the information that's coming. Step through that gate. Don't get stuck in this. I don't really know. I'm not really sure. Don't do that to yourself. Okay. Because you do know, because I'm telling you. Keep going. Move forward. Step through the gate. That gets you the healing and that gets you flowing. Okay. All right. I think it has to do with my mother. It's hard. Yes. I understand. I do. It doesn't matter who it is, right? When there are people that we just need to be done with, you just have to be done, and sometimes that's family, sometimes it's relationships, sometimes it's jobs. Um, there's all kinds of situations that come up, and it's like, for your own self-preservation, you have to be willing to say, I'm done, and walk away. Yeah. And there's no shame or guilt in that. Okay. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Like Kimberly just said, and can I get a tea time tomorrow? Yeah, probably. I don't see why not. Not a problem. We can make that work. But yeah, Rose, like Kimberly just said, you can do it. Been there, done that. Yeah. I don't know if I can share any, but I can say when she says she's been there and done that, she has. Okay. And it was with the mother, like what you're talking about. So it can be done. You might need some courage and strength to do it. And if so, call on the divine. Okay. Call in that divine support, and they will have your back because it's for your highest and your best. Okay. And what we don't always realize is sometimes when we say no and we tell people that we're done and we choose to be done and move forward, there's a lesson for them in that as well. Okay. And they don't get to learn that lesson if you don't be strong and say no and walk away. Okay. So it's not only beneficial to you, it's also beneficial to them. And it's a lesson that they need to learn whether they want it or not. Right. And they might buck and not actually learn the lesson, but that's okay. It's presented there as an opportunity for them to learn and grow as well. Okay. Whether they take that opportunity is on them, but you're doing your part to better yourself and look out for you. But it's hard, but I'm done. Yeah. Yeah. Call on that divine support. Okay. Another thing you can do, I don't know if you've listened to the podcast, but we do have a podcast. You can find it. The easiest way for me to tell you to find it, like if you go to any podcast where you can listen to podcasts, any kind of platform, and just Google, in the search bar, not Google, type in The Witch Source, you'll find our podcast. But you can always go to our website, thewitchsource.com. And at the top, there's a menu selection that says podcast. And if you click on that, it'll take you to the podcast. And if you find the one that says grounding, connecting, and centering, okay, that really helps. Okay, it really does. It helps get you grounded. It helps bring in that source light energy, it fills you up, and it brings you to this like magical power place within you. Okay. And when you can do that and be in that place, right, and energetically even release her, okay, send her lots of light and love, and then say, I release you and I'm done and I let go. Okay. You can start there. All right. And then as you pull in more of that source love light energy and ask for courage and strength and let it fill you and support you. Okay. The stronger and stronger you'll get, and you'll feel that divine support and love around you. And then you'll be able to actually say, no, I'm done, and cut that cord. Okay. So there's that. Give it a try, see what happens. Okay. And then you can always do a cord cutting. Okay. And that's helpful as well. I've done that as well with Kimberly, and I think it was very helpful to her to not only just be done and walk away, but also cut the cord. Okay, so you're not still energetically being, pulled around by it and drained. Okay, all right, Rose. Good luck to you. Good luck to you. I hope that's helpful. Let me know if you try out that meditation and what you think. I've had a lot of really good positive feedback on here from people who have gone and checked it out. So I would love to know. I want to cut the cord. Yeah. Start with doing that meditation, because I don't know how experienced you are with meditation, but start with that meditation and just get a feel for energy that way. Okay. And let that start working in you. Okay. And then, I'll try to maybe at some point put out something about cord cutting, but you want to start with that meditation. Even when you go to do a cord cutting, you want to start in that place because that's your power place. That's where you're most powerful and you're most magical because you're grounded, you're connected, you're centered, you pull all your power in. Okay, so that would also be the forefront to any kind of cord cutting from there. So give it a try. Let me know what you think. And do that meditation, even daily. It's not that long. I think it's only like 12 minutes, and you can probably figure out like how to fast forward towards the end for the intro and just jump right into the meditation. But if you do it every day for like a week or two, I think you're going to feel a lot stronger, connected, more empowered. And then you can move into a cord cutting space. But hopefully that will help you pull in that divine support to be able to finally voice, because it did say you're going to have to say, I'm done. Okay, it will have to be voiced at some point, but it should give you the energy and courage to say that. Okay. All right. Good luck to you, Rose. Much love and light your way. Thank you, everybody, for being here and joining me. Again, if I did not get to you today, I'll be back Monday at 12:30, okay, Eastern time, and I'll be glad to do your readings then to anybody I did not get to today. And I think I got a couple good people in today that I haven't read for a while or were new, so that's always fun. You're very welcome, Rose. And Kimberly, call me. Just call me. We'll talk it out. Okay. All right, you guys, have a great day. Thank you for being here. So much love to you. Oh, if you enjoyed your reading, please leave a review recommendation on the Facebook page. That helps us out a lot. Also, there's links in the post. If you could subscribe on YouTube, we really appreciate that. And also like and follow the Facebook page. And we're also on Instagram. And we would love for you to follow us there as well. Okay. Oh, and you guys, the scammers and spammers, please watch out for them. Okay. They jump on the lives and they comment and they inbox people and they just feel really icky. So please just, I apologize. We do the best we can to block those people. But they still get in here and meddle and they try to, just stay away from them. Just stay away from it. If they send you messages, just block, ignore, delete. Yeah. Don't get involved with them. Okay. They just want to suck you for money. And then they try to guilt you. Well, I gave you a reading, so you have to pay. And you're like, wait, I didn't ask for this. You offered it. No, you have to pay. And then it gets into this whole weird thing like, oh, I'm going to curse you because you didn't pay. Don't get in. Just don't. Okay. Don't get involved in that mess. You don't need it. Nobody needs that in their life. All right, you guys. Sorry, I'm going to stop rambling. I hope you all have a great weekend and we will see you Monday. Love and light to you all.